Good morning students. Welcome in this class. This video is for class 7 subject Social Science. It is Geography chapter 6 Natural Vegetation and Wildlife. It is the third lecture of this chapter. Actually, it is the summary lecture of the chapter, and in today's lecture we will revise all the topics which we have already covered in our previous two lectures. So let's start. So the topic that to be recapitulated are like these. First one, meaning of vegetation. Next, types of vegetation, forests and its types. Okay, and the next topic is grasslands and types of grasslands, in which we will revise two types of grassland, tropical grassland and temperate grassland. After that, thorny bushes and tundra vegetations. So about all these topics we will have a discussion in brief. Okay, so let's start. Yes, first, natural vegetation. Yes friends, as I told you that the vegetations which are grown in nature without any interference of human beings are known as natural vegetations. Okay, so natural vegetation and wildlife are the plants and animals that survive naturally in a specific region and are part of biosphere. Yes friends, biosphere is the part of the earth, sphere of the earth where life is possible. Okay, so the natural vegetations refers to a plant community which has grown naturally without human aid and has been left undisturbed by human for a long time. Okay, so means the vegetations which are grown in the nature without any human aid, without any human activity or without any human interference are known as natural vegetation. Okay, next one is their classification of vegetation. Yes friends, as we have studied that there are mainly three types of vegetation. First one, forest, means forest grows where temperature and rainfall are plentiful to support a tree cover. Okay, so forest is a large area of land where trees are grown very close to each other. Okay, and forests are found in the areas where there is a large amount of rainfall occur. Okay, second vegetation is there, that is grassland. And grasslands actually are mostly found in those areas where there is moderate to low rainfall. And third vegetation is, that is shrubs or thorny bushes. Okay, that these thorny bushes or shrubs are found in those areas where there is very less amount of rainfall, means the areas which receive less amount or no amount of rainfall, then in those places thorny bushes or that thorny plants are found, like cactus, kikar, babul. Okay, so there are mainly three types of vegetation: forest, grassland and shrubs. So now we will have a discussion on the types of forest. Okay students, before it I want to tell you that there are mainly two factors which affect the growth of vegetation. First is temperature and second one is moisture or humidity. Okay, that means temperature, as we know that plants need a suitable temperature for growth. Okay, means plants can't grow in very dry climatic condition or in very harsh cold climatic condition. So a suitable climate is needed for the growth of plants or vegetations. Moisture, okay, so that plants need a suitable amount of water also for the growth. Okay friends, means they can't grow in a very dry condition. Okay, and means they need a enough amount or suitable amount of that water and a suitable climate. Now types of forest. Yes, in which there are mainly 5 types of forest. First one is tropical evergreen forest, second tropical deciduous forest, third one temperate evergreen forest, temperate deciduous forest, and Mediterranean vegetation, and in last coniferous forest. Okay, so there are mainly 6 types of forest: tropical evergreen, tropical deciduous, temperate evergreen, temperate deciduous, Mediterranean vegetation, and coniferous forest. Now we will have a brief discussion about all these types of forest. First one is there, that is tropical evergreen forest. They are also known as monsoon forest. Okay, and these forests are found in the areas where there is you can see large amount of rainfall. Okay, means this is thick forest occur in the region, are found in the regions near the equator and close to the tropics, where there is hot and humid climate. As I told in our previous lecture that near the equator hot and humid climate is found, and which is suitable for evergreen forest. Okay, these forests are found in the regions which are hot climate and receive heavy rainfall throughout the year. As there is no dry season, the tree do not shed their leaves at a particular season. That's why they remain green throughout the year, and that's why they are called evergreen. And rosewood, amboni, mahogany are some trees which are found in this forest. Okay, our next type of forest is there, that is tropical deciduous forest. Okay, these forests are also known as monsoon forest. Okay, and they are found in the large part of India, northern Australia, and in Central America. Okay, and in these forests, trees do not shed their leaves they shed their leaves in a particular season, in the dry season. Okay, the region experience seasonal changes. Trees shed their leaves in a dry season to conserve water. Okay, and in these forests, hardwood trees are found. For example, like sal, teak, neem, and shisham. These are some common trees which are found in tropical deciduous forest. And these hardwood trees, what are the uses of hardwood trees? Where they are used? Hardwood trees are used to make furniture. They are used in transport and constructional materials also. So sometimes this question is asked in 1 mark, what are the uses of hardwood trees? So hardwood trees are used for making furniture, and they are also used in transport and constructional materials. Okay, and the wildlife which are found in tropical deciduous forest are tigers, lions, elephants, langurs, and monkeys. Okay, our next one is there, that is temperate evergreen forest. Temperate evergreen forests are found in the areas which lie between Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle in southern hemisphere. Okay, the temperate evergreen forests are located in the mid latitudinal coastal region. Okay, this I told you what is the latitudinal coastal, mid latitudinal coastal areas. The areas lie between Tropic of Cancer to Arctic Circle and Tropic of Capricorn to Antarctic Circle. Okay, yes, they are commonly found along the eastern margins of the continent. They are found in the eastern side of each continent. Southeast USA, South China, and Southeast Brazil. Okay students, yes, they comprise both hard and softwood trees like oak, pine, eucalyptus, and many other are there. Okay, now next type of forests are there. These are temperate deciduous forest. Temperate deciduous forests are found towards the higher latitude. Okay, at the high areas. As much as we go on the higher places, so we find temperate deciduous forest. Okay, yes. And temperate deciduous forests are found towards higher latitudes, and they shed their leaves in the dry season. Okay, and the common trees are oak, ash, beech are some common trees which are found in this forest, and the wildlife like deer, foxes, wolves are some common animals found in this temperate deciduous forest. Now, next type of forest are Mediterranean vegetation. They are found along on the side of Mediterranean Sea, and in which forest that you can say citric fruits vegetations are found. Okay, like orange, fig, and that amla, grapes. Okay, so Mediterranean vegetations are found near the Mediterranean Sea in Europe and Africa, and citrus fruit, orange, figs, olives, grapes are commonly found in this forest. Next one is there, that is coniferous forest. Yes friends, coniferous forest in the higher latitudes of the northern hemisphere, okay, or coniferous forests are found. So they are found on the higher latitude of northern hemisphere, and these are also called taiga. Okay, actually that is a word which meaning is untouched, means they are considered pure untouched vegetations. Okay, because they are found on very high latitudes. Okay, and where there is no pollution. These forests are also seen in the higher altitudes. Okay, and the trees like cher, pine, okay, cedar are some common varieties of trees found in this forest. And wildlife like silver fox, mink, polar bear are some common animals found in the coniferous forest. Next one is there, that is grassland. Next vegetation. Yes, grassland means a large part of land which is covered with grasses and suitable for grazing animals. Okay, so grassland means a large open area of the country covered with grass, specially one used for grazing. Okay, and the types of grassland, one is tropical grassland and second one is temperate grassland. Okay students, and thorny bushes, these are the next type of vegetation. Tropical grassland means these occur on either side of equator and extend till the tropics. Okay, and this vegetation grows in the areas of moderate to low amount of rainfall. Okay, so tropical grasslands are found means you can say near the equator, or means between Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn and near equator. And in this tropical grassland, the grasses, okay, are the grass which are found, it is very, you can say, long in height. Okay, means the grass can grow very tall, about 3 to 4 meter in height. Okay, and it is that rich in nutrients also. And the example of this grassland, Savanna grassland of Africa. Okay friends, and the wildlife like elephants, zebras, giraffe, deer, leopards are common in tropical grassland. Next type of grassland is there, that is temperate grasslands. Yes, temperate grasslands are found in the mid-latitudinal zones and the interior part of the continents. Okay, means in the central part of each continent, temperate grassland. And usually the main difference between tropical grassland and temperate grassland is there, that in temperate grassland the grasses is short. Okay, and grasses is short and nutritious. And the animals which are found here, that is white buffaloes, bisons, antelopes. Okay, our next topic is there, that is thorny bushes. Yes friends, as we know that first we have studied about the forest. Forests are found in the area where there is very high amount of rainfall. Grasslands are found in those area where there is that low to moderate rainfall, and thorny bushes are found in those area where there is very less or no rainfall, less amount or no rainfall, especially in the desert. Okay, and in these forests or means tropical deserts are located on the western margins of the continents, which area receive less rainfall. Okay, and the vegetation cover is scarce here because scanty rain and scorching heat, means very few vegetations are found in these areas because there is less amount of rainfall, there is shortage of water. Okay friends, next one is there tundra vegetation. Okay, tundra vegetation actually the found in very harsh cold climatic areas, means near the poles, and the main vegetation which are found there, that is mosses, lichen. Okay, some these are you can say few vegetations are found in a cold region. Okay, and this is known called tundra type of vegetation. Okay, and it is found in the polar area. This already I have told you. Now friends, we will have a discussions on the homework solutions, okay, of our lecture 2, in which first question is there, mention the uses of coniferous forest. Yes, so answer is the main feature of coniferous forest. First, in the higher latitude of northern hemisphere, coniferous forests are found. They are also called taiga. Okay, and they are also found in the higher latitudes. Next one, they are tall softwood evergreen trees. Okay, these woods are used in making paper and newsprint, and matchboxes and packing boxes are also made from softwood. Okay, understood? And the main trees, common trees which are found in this coniferous forest, that these are cher, pine, okay, cedar, or some others are also there. And the animals or means wildlife like silver fox, mink, polar bear are found in this coniferous forest. Our next question is there. Question number 2. In which part of the world is seasonal grassland found? Yes. So answer is the seasonal grassland is found in the Sahara region of Africa. Okay. Next one is there. Miss, they are found in the mid-latitudinal areas. Now question number 3. Differentiate between tropical evergreen and tropical deciduous forest. This is very important question. Yes, tropical evergreen forest are also known as rainforest. This is the first feature or first difference. They are known as rainforest. Second is there that they occur in the regions or area near the equator and close to the tropics. Third is there, these regions are hot and humid climate. They receive heavy rainfall during the throughout year or during the whole year, and with no dry season, so the trees do not shed their leaves at the same time altogether. Okay, and they are called evergreen forest. And the example of evergreen forest means the trees which are found in evergreen forest, hardwood trees like rosewood, ebony and mahogany. So now we will discuss about the deciduous forest. Yes, deciduous forest, the main feature of deciduous forest is there that they are known as, or they are called monsoon forest. They are found in large part of India, northern Australia and in Central America. Okay, and means these regions experience seasonal changes, means the trees in this forest, they shed their leaves in dry season. Okay, and the hardwood trees are found in this forest, and so they are sal, teak, neem and shisham. Now our next question, question number 4, that is describe the main features of tropical grasslands. Yes, answer is main feature of tropical grassland are, first one is there, tropical grasslands grow on either side of the equator and extend up to the tropics. Second, grass grow in these areas of moderate to low amount of rainfall. Okay, and they grow very tall, about 3 to 4 meter in height. And for example, savanna grassland of Africa. Now the fourth feature, that wildlife like any elephant, zebras, giraffe, deer, leopard are common wildlife animals which are found in tropical grasslands. Okay, so in this way students, our today's summary lecture is completed. Okay, and related to this chapter, today I'll give one assignments also. Okay, this assignment you can find on your EdQuark, okay, means under that homework, under homework column on your edquark.com. Okay, and as well as I will share that assignment on WhatsApp group also. So you have to solve this assignment in your fair notebook, and after completing it you have to send it to me on my email ID. Okay students, so thank you so much.